Okay. I assume this is a bot. Because I see AI in that Instagram profile. Bye-bye. Jesus. Yeah, sorry. I'm not connecting with someone who has AI in their Instagram. Fuck off. Got better things to do than feed an AI model. Especially with my art. Hell fucking nah. Ain't happening. My stuff is too weird for your AI, trust me, man. Hello, whoever stuck around. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see ya. Well, that's been a day already, and I just did my groceries and had something for lunch. Well, a little late lunch, but lunch. Lunch nonetheless. Also, my hair is a little bit in the way. No, I'm not talking about my VTubing hair, my real hair. That is as much as I can cut the same way. Because I do it myself. Why should I pay $60 for a haircut that I might even not like? If I can do it for myself, for free. The only thing I had to invest in was a decent pair of shears. So, just a second. Take a little bit. Get the hair out of the way. Jesus Christ. Also interesting how quick those bots are. I assume they are bots if their profiles are littered with AI. Also kind of sad because you keep your hopes up. Oh well. At least it's easy to notice at this point. So, who do I have the privilege of entertaining today? At least for now. Who knows, maybe something explodes. Wouldn't be the first time this week. We'll see. Today we're going to do some weird art because I feel like doing weird art. A little bit of surrealism. And I kind of feel like just painting. Doing the little render monkey thing, you know? So, today we're going to do some painty art. Some artsy art. Some surreal art. Not everyone's liking, but that's basically the point of art. It doesn't have to be for everyone, but as long as it touches someone's soul, I did the right thing. Okay. Also still need to lift up my other screen. Oh, oops. Oh no. My Bluetooth headphones just disconnected. And it's back. Good. Good. Alrighty. This one's gonna be a bit of a different kind of animation, I would say. Because usually I go either completely frame by frame or with the thing I did this puppet with. So we're by far not there yet. Bum bum thinky thonky. I did share all the... Wait, no, hold up. There is still a Discord that I... Where my shit in? Boop. No. Not quite. Most. There we go. Now we're complete. And another bot. And ban. Bye bye. Getting on my nerves. Slowly but surely. But hey, it is what it is. What are my urge things? Oh. Let's hope that someone stops by at some point. Someone real, preferably, because I don't want to have the bots around the whole time. Would be kind of boring just talking to bots. Though I could technically just drum up some good music and sing along for the shits of it. Someone actually gets stuck here for some intangible reason. Oh. Okay. still have to play Banjo-Kazooie. So many games I still have to play. Well. Too many messages to remove. 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 There we go. All tidied up. Much better. No. Much better. So much better. Really like this brush. Has a little bit of texture. It's not too heavy. And it can blend really well. I know that. We have one eye, we have the other eye, we have somewhat of a resemblance of a face, luckily enough. Also gotta think about what to do for the background yet. I'm thinking of an endless and vast sea. Might also be the track right now running that's giving me that picture. I'm also not quite sure if what I'm looking at is actually what I'm having in my brain right now. Maybe it's the eye that I'm not quite happy with. Or the no. Hi, Jonkar. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I exist, as you can see. And I am, wait a sec. This is not there, and I'm arting. Sadly, that thing, the tablet on my model doesn't move. Because I've yet to figure out how to do that. But it's okay. Could be worse. Or better, the functionality isn't quite there. So, Jonkar, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a nice day, morning, evening. Yeah, existing is kind of nice. Existing can be awesome. Also kind of want to record this. I feel like I want to reconstruct the face a little bit because I'm not happy with the nose, and that's usually one of my biggest issues with my paintings. My nose. As you can see, my model does not have a nose for reasons that might become obvious with time. I don't like painting noses. I really do not like painting noses. But they are there. And I have to practice them. I mean, it looks good so far. However, it's not quite what I'd have in my mind. You're still at work. And you decide to come by just like that. Oh, thank you very much for giving me your attention in your last 1.5 hours of work. That's very nice of you. I feel honored. So, I think I need to do a little bit of... should I maybe try to do the nose separately? Because I have to cut this apart one way or another. So I can rig it in Inuchi 2D. Nah, the two lines does not quite work with the style that I'm looking for. Because I kind of like the somewhat semi-realistic kind of touch, and that's also what I'm having in my head. I have a very precise picture in my head, I'm just having trouble actually putting it to paper. Or to monitor in this case. So I have to improvise a lot. But yeah, I think I can try to make the nose maybe a separate part. I mean, I'm looking at rigging the whole thing anyway, might as well just make the nose a different layer. So let's take that away. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. This one. There's a hole! There's a hole! Hole in the fire. Wait, no. Hole in the fire? Fire in the hole? There could be a fire in this hole. But now we're looking at somewhat of a Michael Jackson lookalike. I think that's a bit of an old reference. I'm aging myself rigorously. Oh jeez. However, I really do like this brush. It has a nice texture. Really need to use it more. Also gotta keep in mind that this needs to stay out. Gonna be really complicated to actually connect a nose to the rest of all of this. More like Voldemort. Well, close enough. Close enough. Maybe it's also the skin color that kind of makes a difference. Certainly kind of... It's not quite the same as it used to be. But I'm still going to reconstruct this nose. We're going into reconstructive surgery! Right here, right now! Which probably also means that I might need to have another look at my sketch. I don't know, the nose in my sketch looks so much better. Oh, so do the eyebrows. Maybe I should just try to get a bit closer to my sketch. Because it has definitely a bit more of a feminine touch. Also looks, as a whole, a lot nicer. Are we there? Is it this time again? Where I'm just going like, okay, gotta try this again. Let's do this again from the start because I'm a stupid. It's definitely this again. I can't see a different way than just doing it from scratch again. Because the sketch just looks better. Ah! Okay. Let's retry. Oh, I do like the colors that I chose. So I will use them as reference. And this time I'll go a bit closer on the sketch. Nose is a bit stuffy. Slightly annoying. Maybe I should just try to be less anatomically correct. Might help. At least in my case. Okay, let's just try to be less anatomically correct. In the hopes that it works. And we're going with the top. I mean, I gotta have to probably do the whole thing anyway, and then do cut the whole thing up and then go from there. Just didn't quite work the way it should have. Though I also feel like actually using a bit of a color palette that maybe is a little bit harsher. Like going mid-tone, high tone, and shadow. Like this. This could make the whole thing pop. Like people like to say. Absolutely hate it when someone tells me I should make my art pop more. About the whole graphics design thing about let's make the design pop. And I'm just sitting here like, what do you mean? Do you want more contrast? Do you want it to look bigger? What do you want? Slightly frustrating. But hey, it is what it is. And I'm wondering how AI is actually dealing with that. I mean, if you're having your typical graphics design client and they're going like, make it pop towards an AI, what's the response to that? Is it going to deep fry the thing? Who knows? I would love to know. I mean, at least AI can't get frustrated at people like those. So, let them have their AI and be stupid. And have low quality designs. Let them have that. I'm not gonna bother with clients that also are happy with low quality work. Because they usually don't even know what they want. Let's be honest. People that are happy with low quality work either don't know what they want or they actually didn't want anything in the first place. They weren't serious about what they wanted it for, let's put it like that. They just wanted something cheap and easy. Cheap and easy is not in my inventory. I can do easy. I can do cheap. Though cheap is not going to be nice. Now, and I have some expectations to my own skill set. Ooh, oh. I think I do like where this is going with the midtones. Especially if we're starting to blend the colors here and there a little bit. It's going to look interesting. So for that, I think I wanna paint the dark spots here in my tones around there. Okay, now we go from there. Also kind of reminds me of some old songs that I used to. No, I know it's Dovahkiin, not a single sardine. Oh, I'm also kind of thinking of different songs in the meantime. The hell? Stomach? I already gave you something to eat. Do you want more? Wait, I could technically, because this is the inside of the lid, or one part of the lid. I really like this way of painting. Makes the whole thing a lot more interesting. Using a little bit of different hues. It craves more! More! More what? What does it crave? Hero? What? I'm a little bit confused. Is this my music? Oh gee. I'm out of the loop. Help. But yeah, today's stream is going to be quite chill, I would say. Because I want to do something a little bit different. And I think this time I can actually make it. Oh, herr! More food, yes! More food! I just had half a broiled chicken! Because I picked it up when I was coming back from, getting groceries. Usually that should be enough for my belly. At least for a while. I'll definitely go make some dinner once I'm done streaming. That's a given. So first work, then fun, and food, and food fun. Food for fun? Funny foods? I don't know. Maybe both? Maybe nothing. Oh no. Okay, now I'm getting really silly. Now I'm getting really silly. Okay, I really like those sharp lines in here. Probably because I'm using my undertone, my darkest tone as a bit of a divider here. Ooh, this is getting good. This is getting good. Are you in art school or? Sorry if that's it. No, I'm not in art school. I'm actually a trained graphics designer. I'm just having a bit trouble getting work currently, and I thought doing my artsy stuff online might help. Also, I've been painting for quite a while in traditional media, so we're talking watercolor, gouache. I really don't like acrylics, however, I learned to love oil paint. Oh. Arigato gozaimasu! That's the only Japanese my Japanese is less than bare bones. However, I can say thank you, I can say hello, and I can say goodbye. So arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much, and love back. Also, thank you very much that you think my art is great. Makes me happy. Makes me a happy Faldi. So yeah, I've been doing art for the better of 20 years. I'm already in my 30s. So you can kind of do the math on when I started. And to be fair, I've always... Oh, that's a good Japanese accent. Thank you. Okay, see you soon, Jonka. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you for watching. Standout, I have to admit, I'm a bit of a weeb. I'm a bit of an anime nerd. So also when I try to learn a language, I try to keep my pronunciation as close to the original as possible. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so to say. I'm also not English, so that might be a bit of a surprise. I'm actually German. But yeah, learning languages or anything language-like, I really like to figure out the best way to pronounce a thing. You're the king of weeps. Oh, let me guess. You migrated to Japan. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, you watch anime. Who doesn't at this point? But I gotta say, I'm one of those old weeps that still got picked at in school when anime were still fresh and young. You know, back when One Piece just had like 50-ish episodes, stuff like that. I'm that old. Wasn't easy for us old anime geeks. You love German people. Well, then you're right here. Good to know. Then I'm happy you found me. I find German people, depending on where they live, a little bit stuck up. If you go further north, then people are usually pretty open and friendly. However, if you go further down south, the further down south you go, they get, let's just say, a little bit stuck up, a little bit colder. It's really hard then to actually figure out how to deal with them. But well, that's mentality. I bet it's kind of like that in every country, that you have regions where people are a bit more conservative, a bit more reserved. And then you have regions where people are just open and happy to see everyone, no matter if it's somewhere in the outskirts, in a bit more of a rural region, or more in a cityscape. I think every country has those kind of regions where you have different mentalities. Just kind of funny how people then tend to stereotype one way or another. Hey Axie, nice to see ya. How are you doing? We're currently doing some odd-ish painting. Also trying to figure out the faces of this face a little bit. I think this is going to be the hard part. The real hard part. So I think I do have an idea. Or somewhat of an idea how to do it. I think I wanna add a cheekbone right here. And go down here, and then this should be a jawbone section. Actually, half Japanese on my mom's side and live in Japan. My dad is Indian, not the typical Indian. My dad is a Naga. They're basically like Koreans but live in India. Ooh, cool. That's a very interesting cultural mix. I'm just very potato. I'm German through and through. Partially to a fault. Though probably is kind of interesting for someone who is not from this country. It's always kind of interesting how people from different countries perceive your culture, because it's mostly very different from what you're used to. But it also what makes countries, nationalities, cultures so interesting. You can never assume that what you see as kind of... Hey, Matix! Ellen Matix? Welcome to the stream! Also, that setup of Krita is fine. Thank you! I was just I don't know, I'm just pushing stuff together that look useful to me. And I really like this brush here because it kind of gives a little bit of a traditional paint thing. Count to 10. Why should I count to 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10! Okay, now we're getting to...
L_Maddox_ is baking potatoes.
Oh, thank you very much. Thanks a lot for the follow. Nice of you, thank you, dear. That you all just here, watching me do some stuff. No, I'm German, actually. One sentence, and I very much know that no one believes me when I say it. No parlare italiano. I'm saying that one a little bit too well for Italians to realize that I don't speak any Italian. My Latinum is not the greatest. I think it's I'm Italian and your sentence is almost... I know! I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to pronunciation and language. It's just always kind of funny when people simply don't believe me that I don't speak the language at all. Just maybe with the accent and you forgot to say no. Non parlare italiano. It's maybe I kind of swallow it. Just kind of funny. Io non parlo italiano. Ah. But to be fair, yeah. It's how I learned it. My chair just backflipped when it heard you speak Italian. Was it that happy? Was it that happy to hear me? Io non parlo italiano. To be fair, I also... Oh my goodness, so many people in chat. Help! I'm not used to this. Okay, where was I? By the way, how are you so good with coloring and shading? Lots and lots of practice. I've been doing art for the better of 20 years. Though, once you know where the light goes, you also know where the shadow comes from. So, if you want to make it easy for yourself, do everything in a darker color or in the shadow color and then paint on the light, because then your brain can kind of make out where the spaces are where the light actually hits, and then it's so much easier to see where the shadows go. It's a little trick that I learned from a splash artist from Riot. No, I did not work at Riot. That person just made really good tutorials on how to paint with light. Could I give you some tips? Depends on where you're at. I mean, what do you want to know? If you don't know what you want to know, maybe tell me where your biggest problems are with drawing. I think that usually helps a lot. Oh!
Lex Bertha joined the Potato Army. X_GS gifted a tier 1 sub to Lex Bertha.
Ah, thank you very much, Exy, for gifting Lex a sub. Oh wait, cousin's calling me right now. I think I forgot to shampoo the grass. Blah blah. Ah, you're awesome, Exy. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. You're great. So, you could, okay, let's get back to actually people. Can I give you my ex and give me some tips? Sure. I'll happily look through your Twitter and let you know what you can do better. Though I won't be too kind. So you're asking for feedback, so? Let's just say I'll definitely be specific. Okay, we'll also have ads in a little bit over a minute. So I'll be pausing the Valdi coaching private course when? You'd be surprised, or maybe you might not be surprised, because I'm actually planning on doing something like that at some point. Not yet though. We're not there yet. I want to do it when it's worth it. Okay, where is that? There. Let's see, what do we have here? Are you fucking kidding me? You're just great. Ooh. Oh. Oh. You hate to color? Considering that you hate to color, your coloring is pretty good. I mean, you restrict yourself to cell shading, but doesn't mean that it's bad. Give you some of those skills. Oh boy. To be fair, you also have to kind of enjoy the process of it, especially when it comes to coloring stuff. But I get it. It's not too easy. I struggled through that as well. However, we got ads. And I will wait for those who have no sub. Oh look, it's a mention. No! I'm just waiting for the ads to finish. Which is probably gonna take 2 minutes, I'm sorry. In the meantime, I can at least drink something. Okay, cat of the day. I will share it as soon as we're out of the ads. Oh. Oh. Yes, I will definitely share the cat picture. You see my OC screaming. Oh boy. Oh boy. Still waiting for the advertisements. All right. 30 seconds. At least according to my ads manager thingy. And then we can go on. And we can have some cat pictures. Might as well. Where's picture? Okay. Ads are over. Do push-ups while waiting? I'm an old woman. We're back. We're back from advertisements, and Exy provided us the cat of the day. Ain't he cute? Cat picture of the day. We're so back, indeed. Ain't that great? Also gotta stretch a little bit. By the way, if you are in the mood for that, down below the stream, there is a little app called Tangia. We are so back. So for you Twitch users, or you Twitch people, below the stream there is something called Tangia, and you can slap some weird stuff onto my stream. Some are a few I configured for channel points. So if you feel like spending some channel points, go ahead. Hold up! That cat's not food. Kitties are not food. Please don't. I like cats. Oh boy. Got me some crazies here. I love it. That's gonna be a fun stream if you guys stick around. So yeah, if you feel like disrupting the stream a little bit, feel free to use the Tangia thing. So you can do some fun stuff. No. Cats are no food. Cats are there to snuggle with. Cats are fluff, not food. Tasty. The hell? Everyone. Yeah, I actually do like your art, Matix. Probably need to have a bit of a closer look to see if there is something you can improve, because there's always something. However, roughly looking over it, I think your art is great. Also standout, I'm using Restream bot for relaying the chat between the platforms, so you might need to kind of think around the corner, if you know what I mean. If you could shade like that, it might not even fit to your style. Because if you're going anime style, full-blown anime style like you do, well, anime style is a bit of a misnomer, thinking about it. Oh, if we're thinking more anime-ish style, then you would like to get popular on X. I barely get... I'll tell you that much. I barely get any interactions on X. So... every good artist draws furry not safe for work. Oh god, yeah. I know about that one. I've always known about that one because the fact that furry art is well paid is the worst kept secret. Furries are incredible when it comes to spending money on their characters. Especially if they can't draw themselves. Yeah, I understand it's like a refigure, I know, but like everything. I don't understand! Stand out, help! But I don't really feel like being a furry artist for yeah. I mean, I only do furry-ish characters if I really feel like it. Like if I have, for example, a tabletop character that is Anthro. I had one cat cyborg character because of a tabletop campaign. Well, that was fun playing her. Never even draw furry not safe for work. I have drawn suggestive furry art for a friend, but not full nude. I mean, is a furry ever fully nude? They have their fur. Holy shit! They do. They can do the combo of drawing furry femboy not safe for work with furry foot paws super visible, and you get like 10k for yeah, but that's usually the followers that I don't really want because they wouldn't give a damn about the stuff that I actually like doing, like this stuff here. This is my art from the heart kind of stuff. And that I actually sit here and stream is a bit of a rare-ish occasion, I have to admit. They said draw feet and we follow you. Jesus Christ, people are a bit too horny for life. Not gonna lie. Because if they want to see feet, they usually are the horny bunch. Yeah, don't even try to attract your friends via drawing feet. Draw what you like, and the people that like your stuff will come at some point. May take a little longer. It might come quickly to you, but it'll happen eventually. There is room for all the tastes in art. I mean, else I wouldn't be here. Right? 20 years being a not safe for work artist. Paid well. Didn't like doing it anymore. Can understand. That's why I don't even bother with trying. I simply get so art blocked when someone tells me I have to draw them not safe for work art to get paid. Like, hell nah. Hell nah, do you even know how much I have to think about? Not just making a good pose, no. You also have to think about all the anatomy that comes to play, which is probably the hardest part about drawing not safe for work. Then you also kind of have to have a little bit knowledge in what's actually sexy. And then you probably have to cater to the people's fetishes. And that's where I say, if I'm not into it, yeah, nah, fam. Look for someone else. I don't mind drawing stuff that I'm into as well, but there are restrictions to my comfort zone. And I prefer to do commissions within that comfort zone. Does mean that I don't like to experiment? Nah. I do like to experiment every now and then. But not in that way. I think if you can fully draw a perfect futa, you can draw both male and female. I wouldn't be so sure. Though interesting that we're going into that direction. Amount of draw the feet like really close to the stream so I can pretend like they are near me. Oh shite. Close to the screen so I can pretend like they're near me. Oh shite. It was overwhelmingly funny when I was drawing not safe for work. Oh boy. Oh boy. Am I a nasty one? I wouldn't say I'm nasty. Little bit on the weird side, but I wouldn't call it nasty. I mean, I like what women kind of like. Decent story. Can I stand up with my VTuber? I have no feet, and I must stand. Okay, just a second, because my VTuber actually has no feet or legs. I am a blob. I'm a fun little blobby girl. Just look at this. I am no much. But I am. Blob. I'm potat. And so are you. Because you're all my little potatoes. And I need something to drink real quick. Because my throat is There's some dark places on the internet. Art commissions for feet committee was too for... Yes. Feet people are a special breed of people. You put so much effort on the boba and you did no arms. I did the most important stuff. I did booba and I did hair. I have no idea, Lex. It just happened. It just happened, and it's kind of funny how it's going, not gonna lie. The hell is going on? Why are you not? There we go. There's the tablet again. But yeah, feet people are a funny kind of bunch. So please say the cat is in the fridge in Deutsch. Die Katze ist im Kühlschrank. Belly knows what the community wants and I'm not complaining. Like, damn, girl. I don't know what you want. I don't know what anyone wants. I'm just playing with it. I'm just running with it because you guys are hilarious right now. The tablet is obstruct. Ah, I see. Someone wants to see the booba. Someone wants the booba. I see. There. Have the wobbles. Well, okay. Booba physics aren't ideal yet. I still have to tinker a little bit with those. Not gonna lie. Because yes, I did my model myself. It was fun. And I still have a lot to learn, actually. I'm obstructing the snacks. Jeez. You guys are funky. The boba is peak. Oh, the boba is peak. I see. We're going there. I'm seeing myself at some point becoming a YouTuber just for shits and giggles. Oh dear. But I already thought that someone had to go there at some point. Ooh. Yep, this is fun. I like it. My day is more freaky now. Good, good. Freaky is fun. Freaky is different. Being weird is also fun. I really do like being weird or doing weird stuff. As you might have noticed. Ooh, Sonic. The fricke. My stream... Let me guess, because of the booba. It's always the booba. Okay, okay. Then without the tablet, just the booba. You want the booba, you get the booba. Ah, damn it. But yeah, when I learned how to rig my VTuber, I thought I learned how to do the most important stuff. I do the hair, I do the mouth, and I do the booba. Because without jiggle physics, what kind of VTuber would I be? Certainly not one that's watched... Well, to be fair, I got you guys now. It's just kind of funny. Council has decided no more tablet worship. Booba! Oh, I'm here to... Oh, Neko, hi! See? Welcome to the stream, Neko. Nice to see ya. I think the controversy has already come. Because now everyone wants my booba. Oh goodness. I'm so going to regret this. In the best kind of way. Yep. Gee. I gotta recover from this. First we talked about feet. Now everyone wants my booba. The hell did I just do? No, not quite perfect angle for my tablet. So yeah, hello Neko. Happy to have you around. Veldy, did you read that interactive story in the Red? I have... Wait, I didn't look into Red Light District yet. Where did I put it? Ah, there. Okay. Now I have yet to... Hi, Connor. I'm talking about Booba and everyone comes around. I see how it is. Okay, gonna quickly say out of the topic, check the silly creature I said. Okay, more cat pictures. Yes. Oh, a silly creature. Also, you've been tinkering around with Spore. That's been a long time. Yeah, Neko, Exy provides me with cat pictures and silly creatures, it seems. Spore creations. Guys, I'm hop back into stream when you stop obsessing over Boobas. I'm never joining the stream again. Don't worry, Lex. It'll be fine. Oh no! It's getting worse! The defense minister of Japan has decided to use Feldyard's Booba as new flag for the National Navy. Reports say the new name for the 22nd Naval Division is going to be Freaky Booba. I can't! Jesus! You guys are killing me, man. You guys are killing me. I love it. Holy shit. No. My glasses. Else I can't read properly. I can read without glasses, but not as well. Hold up, didn't I want to do that on a different layer? I think I did. Or did I... Brain? What did I want to do? Desktop Survivors is out and it's 200 ruble. I don't know how much that is in In euros? Let alone how the cost of living is in... Oh boy. Oh, Elna Kim Jong-un has just sent me a tweet saying tell her to send Freaky Booba. Jesus, dude! Dude, you are really obsessed with my booba. What did I do to you? What's happening? Ah, 2 euros? 2 euros sounds okay. I think 2 euros is okay. Probably also not too... Kind of depends. I mean, it really depends on how much you actually get out of these 2 euros. Nah, it's not me, it's the leaders, bro. Of course it is the leaders. Damn. Stand out, you definitely deserve your name. They are freaky, not at all. Not at all, you. Sure. Help. I need an adult. So what? Now are we gonna expect Boba art on... Or... Why? Why are you like this? Won't have you any other way. Ah. Won't have you any other way. I still really love this brush. Just because of those... It feels like a traditional paintbrush. I mean, not physically, but when you look at the strokes, it's almost like painting with traditional. Just with a little bit more control. Things that I really like, having control. Who would have thunk? Doing those eyelids is going to be really weird. Especially considering I wanna rig this part of the mask in Inochi 2D. And then try to animate on top of what I've animated and rigged in Inochi. Why do I have to make everything so damn complicated? I guess it's my brain. It has to be my brain. Because I really tend to think very complicated. My mum always called me ein Umstandskasten. I have no idea how to actually translate that well. Oh, maybe there is a good translation. Let's see. Umstandskasten. Nope, there is no translation for that. Maybe if I translate Umstand beziehungsweise Lish. Let's see, what do we have? Laborious box. I think the translation laborious box kind of fits. Because I really tend to think in a very complicated way. Partially unnecessarily complicated. But I guess that's how my brain just works. Ah, ah, ow, 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 ow. Laborious box. Bro brought snacks and is watching stream with me. Hello! Hello, brother, stand out. Nice to know that you're watching as well. I hope I'm fun enough. At least I'm trying. Snacks. I could also do with snacks. Silly question, but how tall is your character? Oh. Oh. Lady Dimitrescu. No, I'm a small potat. I would say this character could be... I would even call she's a... my model is a short stack. I'm not though, I'm medium-sized. So I would say my character could be somewhere... Ah, the demon brought snacks, looks at the chat above. If I would have to give a concise height on my character, I would say this model is somewhere between 1.40 and 1.45 meters, somewhere around those lines. A real short stack with lots of poopa. Also have a few other characters that I would love to turn into VTuber models. Though I'm not sure if I can actually pull it off. Because that's going to be a pretty long process. A pretty long process. Just look at this. This absolute... Girl's body is made of 70% poop. Well, I guess. Yeah, I'm not 70%. I'm not 70% water. I'm 70% booba. Sure. Ah. As you can see, I'm not even using any type of blending brush. I'm just picking, carefully dabbing and picking colors between the colors due to layering. That's something I cannot do with traditional art. And you know what? That's what makes digital art kind of cool, because you can pick your colors. Oh, that reminds me of something. If I ever manage to get a VR setup, I could technically then play what's it called? The reason I asked for height, I just like to compare random people's characters to my character. Nobody's still taller than my creature. Well, I actually have a game on Steam that's kind of cool, that can also be played in VR. Oh, what was it called? Oh, yes. Such Art. Great game. Because you do art in a game and it has VR support. It's great. I'll quickly copy the URL of this game in here, just so you can check it out. Because this game is just so much fun. And I see they added so much more. I definitely have to play it again. Oh, yes, this looks... Can't wait to play this again. It's so much fun. Apparently, you can play it in VR, though I have no VR setup, so at the moment, not doable yet. But I would love to. I definitely would love to. And if you are an artsy person like me, you have to pick it up at some point. There's also a demo called Creative Space. So if you can't afford it yet, don't worry, there is Creative Space for you. So you can at least try out the basic stuff. I have VR by using Joy-Cons as a controller. Well, if it works, why not? Maybe I should just put less detail on the nose. Then it should work. Leave it a little bit more painterly instead of trying to render everything to perfect detail. It's really painful, but I can't really afford VR, so it's okay. Yeah, VR is pretty pricey, so I get it. Probably also won't try to afford anything virtual reality in the near future, because it's incredibly pricey. Oh no, that's not the color that I was looking for. This is going to be so hard to actually animate in Inochi. Because I'm making it unnecessarily hard for myself again. As I always do. By rendering stuff out that probably is not even necessary to render. It's going to be so weird. Okay, let's add a little bit of an outline. Yeah, I like this kind of shading a lot better. It also fits on my sketch a lot better. Yeah. Actually fits into my sketch. Sweet! Now we're getting where I want it to be. Okay, so this is where the lid was going. So I want some shading here. So if the eye closes, I can just do the lids right here. Might have been a good idea to keep it. Oh, wait, wrong layer, wrong layer. Why do I paint on the wrong layer? There. So my lids are going to be, wait, I could actually put that on the sketch. Here. And there. So I actually know where my eyelids are going. Horror stream when? When I feel like it. Maybe on Halloween. When is Halloween? What weekday is that? Months. Okay, good luck at the store. October. Halloween is a Friday. So I might stay home for the weekend for that one. We'll see. And back to the normal layer. Before I forget again. Technically, I... Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Na 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 Hi Vlad, how are you doing? You missed the fun. You absolutely missed the fun. People were going wild in chat. Over feet and furry art and holy shit. It was weird. In a good way though. Yeah, I know. I didn't start it. But people all of a sudden were talking about not safe for work furry art because currently it's a trend that everyone kind of discovers how rich furries really are. And I'm just sitting here like, this has been I just made food. I'm sorry, honey. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh wow, that happened. Well, I just made food. Be happy that I didn't mention a certain lettuce then. But yeah, people... LOL. I'm sorry? I guess? Okay, so, I guess my streaming clientele is not going to be very safe for work. At least not safe for my work. Hooray! No, I should have guessed as such. But yeah, that whole furries are rich thing, it's probably the worst kept secret ever. Now all of a sudden everyone's going like, furries have money. Well, what do you think how they finance their fucking suits? They save up their money until they can. And usually work in pretty profitable jobs. Like IT and engineering. Wait, is Jason a furry? Nah, probably not. Oh, is he? That would explain his IT affinity. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. Please don't... Vlad, please don't tell Jason that I called him a furry. It's probably gonna kill me the next time he sees me. Though it sounds like a legit question, considering his occupation. I think I do want to push that nostril a little bit back. Then I want to bend over this because this is a bit too detailed again. We don't want to go too detailed. Not this time. Then our mouth is probably going here. So I have to push that a little bit further forward. Nope. There. This is going to be fun. Oh, ads start soon. As always, I will pause for ads. Just saying. No one's getting left out. Ads. Ederoonies. There we go. In the meantime, I can drink some stuff, and I might need to pee. Up. Numb. Ow, 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 ow. Also could probably put on something a bit more comfortable real quick. Yeah, tracking can be kind of funky like that. The tracking especially spazzes out if I'm having a bit of a weird angle. Much more comfortable. Put on different pants. Because the ones that I was wearing were a little tight around my butt. Oh. And we're back. Yeah, my avatar really likes to freak out when the tracking is not quite ideal. Which also reminds me to turn on the lights a little bit so my camera actually can track my face better. However, if I'm at an odd angle, currently it works pretty well. So if I'm at a bit of an odd angle, yeah, the tracking is just going haywire. But that's also kind of funny sometimes. I think I know now what was bugging me. Because this is going to be animated with Inochi. I could technically just I have to think a little bit differently when it comes to actually rigging stuff. So doing this is a little bit on the complicated side. Because I have to think of the eyes already closed. And those lids don't really look like the eyes are closed. It just looks kind of weird. So I have to think a little bit ahead. Maybe give my character a bit of a double lid. And blend it out a little more. Because I really like that. I really like that shape. So blending this is so... I'm not used to it. Let alone that I'm also not used to this brush because I've been using this one for the first time on a piece. I think if I add something extra onto the eyes or for the eyes, so when the lids are open, you can actually see the lid crease from the top lid. Something I'm still a little bit struggling with because I wouldn't say a monolid, but definitely a hooded lid. So knowing how a normal eyelid works, it makes it a bit harder. Let's put it like that. So this is how it's going to look like when closed. You show speed! Wait, no, I show speed? I know the guy, however, I don't watch him. Kinda like those celebrities you've heard from distant universes that are not your own. Yeah, I'm not at all a Pokemon freak. Not in the slightest. Now it looks more like a proper head here. Like the eyes don't, the eyelids don't look like they're completely detached. They actually look like they're attached to the rest of the skull. Also, I think I drew of Senor Burrito Jr., my dear Vlad, a bit too hard with with today's topics. But it's fun! It's so much fun to throw off people sometimes. It's a little bit something of a bossa nova. Kind of like that. Maybe it's also the lids in the sketch that make it a lot more eyelid-y. Whoops. But they're certainly helping. However, I think I need to use the liquefy tool here just a little bit because that eye is too far up. Yes, we do have a pretty decent liquefy tool with Krita. I'm so happy that it exists. There, now the eyes are actually parallel and it looks right. Hold up. That's the wrong layer. That's the right one. Just a little bit of a dent here to show that there is still something behind the skin. So I also have to think about the fatty tissue up top, or muscle and fatty tissue up top here. For some people it's a lot thicker, like me. That's how hooded eyelids happen. Some people are incredibly lucky and actually have separate lids. I sadly am not one of these individuals. So doing makeup with those is just a pain in the butt. Oh. Also, partially considering maybe streaming on the Twitters, but setting that up looks to me like a bit more of a thing that I would have to tinker around with. Our nose can have a bit more space here. Ooh, this is getting better and better. I absolutely love it. Whew. That voice. That was not my voice changer breaking. Just my vocal cords wanting to be raspy. I think I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. Whoop, that was too far. There we go. Much better. We're also getting at the stage where I kind of wanna separate the back from the front. Especially because this part here is going to be fun to paint. Not at all. Probably need to go a lot darker here. Then figure out where the lip is going. I'll use my sketch layer for that. Okay, so we have our nose here. So our head is going here. Should go down there. So the middle should be somewhere around here. This is where a lip should be. So we're having a lip like this and over like this. Constructing a lip, not the easiest thing to do, but it is doable. You just have to know what you're doing, and most of the time I don't. I'm just having very educated guesses. Very educated guesses. So I think our our top lip should be somewhere around here. That looks right, at least. By the by, this is just my sketch layer. This is certainly not the completed painting at all. So then our bottom lip should probably go somewhere around here. Have a little bit of fullness over there. Yep, that looks right. Then we have the corner of our lip somewhere around there. Now Cupid's bow could go a little bit further on that. Yes, I think I got it somewhat right here. Okay, so. Keep this as an outline so I can work along with this. Then our dark part is going somewhere around there. Also means that we can pick a little bit of color from here. Belly's learning how to lips. I think there's a little bit too much over here. Get some of that. Yeah, this looks more like it should be like that. Definitely. But I want to put those lips separately, which means I can actually add a little bit of darkness further into the lip here. Round it out. Add a little bit more of my color from here on there. And I can also add a little bit of my color from here on there. So the Cupid's bow actually kind of works. Also, there is a it's good when you know where the faces of the face are, where the words, Flächen, the flat surfaces of the face. English. Sometimes the most difficult language in the world. And sometimes just dumb. Stupidly simple to learn and sometimes extremely difficult to speak. I think that's the most accurate description. Okay. So that's that. See that without the sketch? My voice is giving out already. Holy hell, what's going on? Guess I was singing a little bit too loud out there. But it was so fun. Still looks like an eyelid. Oh, this looks too good. Welcome back, Likiazi. Likiazi? Leaky. Will I be married one day? I don't think so. I think marriage is a bit of a weird thing. Welcome back, Axie. Everyone's coming back. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I don't think that I'll ever get married in this life. You ate good, that's great. I don't know, I just find that the whole marriage thing to be a bit overblown. I mean, it's a nice thing if you wanna save on taxes, but apart from that, I don't know. Apart from getting into a different tax bracket, marriage is not really I don't see myself doing that. And if I do, it probably won't be a big thing. Okay, we have our lids. We have a sketch for our mouth. That's good. Now I have to take apart that part of the face. Also erase that part of the sketch because it's kind of throwing me off. Getting all the spacey Majora's Mask music, could that be? Oh no, Paper Mario. Okay, I take it back, it's Paper Mario. Okay, X, V. You go underneath that part of the face. So that when I turn that off, I can actually go a bit further under here. So that my painting not just makes sense to me, but also to me as a rigger. Ha! Barely noticeable that there's something underneath, right? Actually works out pretty nicely. I need to stretch. I wish I could stretch my model with me. But hand tracking requires me to have a different tracking device. If you don't mind, can you show the whole VTuber model again? Sure. Sure. As you can see, I has no feet. But I have one big kind of stand. I am very grounded. I am very, very grounded. When it comes to my model. There. My back. Why does my back hurt? Why does it have to hurt now? Need a better chair. Not gonna lie. Preferably one I can sit cross-legged comfortably. Maybe something for my back to support. Oh, okay. Okay, you're doing fan art? I see. I'm being fan arted tit. You know what? IRL me needs to get rid of her bra. The booba need to swing freely for me to get comfortable. Just a size comparison. Okay. The more you know, or the more I know. Okay, let's see if I can do lips. Do I want to use a different color for those lips? No, I'm not gonna show you my boobs. Oh wait, the size comparison. Or is it the boobs? No, I'm not going to show anyone my boobs. My IRL boobas are mine. And mine alone. Good question, I don't know either. I don't know what we're talking about either. At this point, we might be talking about anything and nothing. Because I'm just as confused as you are. I guess we're going down this road. But not too far down. If you had boobas, you would have shown me. Really? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Sorry. Ah, horny fuckers. All horny fuckers. By the way, long or short hair? Because on the website is long, but here short. That's a funny question because I cut my hair so I can wear it long and short. So the hair you're seeing right now, technically, if I were to have a different hairstyle? Well, okay, let me show you the whole model again real quick. So I have several hairstyles. This is my normal one if I just don't really feel like changing anything. Then we have long hair feldy or open hair feldy. And the hairstyle that I'm currently IRL rocking is this one. With some braided tails. What I also really like to do is bind them together with a chopstick because that's pretty quick and easy. And sometimes I also go with just one braid, one thick braid at the back. So yeah, if I go out or something, then I usually go with this hairstyle. And I cut my hair so I can kind of wear it long and short, depending on how I feel that day. Or how my hair feels that day. Because it also has the tendency to get extra dry. And it's certainly no fun. Da-da-da. Yeah, I also have a hat. In case someone wants to see, I also have a hat. And guess what? I actually have that one in real life. How creative am I that I'm mostly attaching my real life stuff onto me? I even got the buttons here. Buttons on top. Oh, I need to print new ones, I noticed. Because I really like to use them as some kind of business cards. Ooh, Secret of Mana. Another game that I have yet to print the cats. I mean, yes, but I can't use that as a business card. Also, might not be able to see that well enough, but that button on the left on my hat here, I actually made from a picture from one of my oil paintings. Because I really like to experiment with traditional media, especially stuff like oil and watercolor. So I still got that in my closet somewhere. I should probably hang it up at some point, hang it into my apartment. Though I also like it that much that I need to frame it before I actually hang it up. And framing something like this is going to be fun. Because I can already imagine that the person that has to frame that thing is gonna go like, why do you wanna frame something such low quality? Because it's mine! Because I did it, and because I love it, because it's one of my babies! I just love my paintings. Maybe add some of that. Maybe a little bit of the darkish green. Oh yeah, I could use the green as a little bit of a contrast. Ooh, yeah. I like where this is going. Definitely do. Little bit of a pinkish purple and a little bit of bluish purple and a little bit of turquoise. So what's your favorite German song? Oh, this is gonna be a hard one. because I'm not too much into German music, funnily enough, for me being a German. Though there are some songs that have a bit of an idealistic worth to me. For example, and now I have to actually look it up because I'm not 100% sure, because that's a really old one. What was it by? Who did that one? Because it's a really, really old song about freedom of thought and ideas. So the song that first comes to my mind is Die Gedanken sind frei by, what was it again? Jan Hoffmann? Nee. Heinrich Hoffmann. August Heinrich Hoffmann. Bekannt als Hoffmann von Fallersleben. Well, learned something new today. Die Gedanken sind frei, wer kann sie erraten? Extremely old song, but very important when it comes to freedom of thought and ideas. Because you cannot you cannot control what is in my potato brain. No one can. Oh boy. I would actually have to pull up this. We're looking at 5 verses, partially 6. It's gonna be a long one. You really want me to sing it? But yeah, I'm not too much into German music. Though there are some German songs that I hold dear. Sing the song. Den song. But you were close. You were trying. You were trying. Should I really try? Oh god. You really want me to, huh? Let's see. Also, why the hell is this so creepy? Snow Peak Ruins. Of course. That would be kind of funny. Die Partie. Die Partie. Nein, das ist die Partie. Ah. Yes, yes. I know that Simpsons episode. Let me look if I can find. Various artists, of course. Nah, I'm not feeling like actually singing it. I hope you're okay with that. I do not feel comfortable with actually trying to besmirch this masterpiece of self-expression. I would say. You're not okay with that. Oh, well. I'm sorry to disappoint. I could sing something else. Does it have to be a German song? Sing something else. Okay. Let's see. Yes, my character is somewhere between 140 and 145-ish. She is short stack. Let's see. What could I sing? I have ideas. I have way too many ideas. Before I do that, because my voice currently is very raspy, I'll have a few more sips to drink. Because as much as I like my raspy sometimes in my singing, if it's getting too bad, my throat is not happy with me. You really want me to sing a German song, huh? Gotta say, compared to human, your character is big, and I think it would be taller than an average human if it had legs. There are imagine my legs like with a dress. Like, technically you could say that my character is fused with some kind of dress, if you think about it. My character is grown into a dress. I really like wearing dresses and skirts when it's getting warm. No, I also like my cargo shorts. Or my cargo pants. I don't even have cargo shorts, but definitely cargo pants because pockets. So many pockets to put stuff in. I love me pockets. 99 Luftballons, Villa. Okay. Okay. I'll give you something German. I'll give you something Neue Deutsche Welle. But I will not give you 99 Luftballons. Because that one's kinda chewed out. Question is, which one do I take? Oh boy. Oh, Falco also would be an idea, though I'm not good at rapping, so I might stumble a lot. Fred from Jupiter is also pretty nice. No! I have an idea which one I'm going to sing. But before that, I'll quickly take a toilet break. Because I need to be prepared for this one. Though, this one's gonna be funny. I'll be right back. I has returned. I has returned. Oh, we're having ads. Okay, then we'll wait through the ads. In the meantime, I can actually take care of the whole you want me to. Whoops. Gotta free my throat for the performance. Damn. La 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 la. Ah, ah, ah. Ba, da, 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 da. Yes, I am very much a performer, especially when it comes to singing. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so... Alright. Who wants me to sing? You finished the height comparison thing. You send it to me in DM. Ah, okay. Good that I'm a little bit taller than that. Ooh, new horror game for the horror stream. Very nice, Lex. Hello, Fireman. I was about to start a sing because someone requested a singing. Baldi. Your brain is fried. Oh God. I hope that that's getting better with time. So, Likiazi, where are you? You asked me to sing. I'm not gonna sing if you're not here. You demanded me to sing. You said 145, drawn 145. Your idiot is 2 meters long. Okay, yeah. Not gonna overshoot that with my 165-ish. With my actual size. My character is just not that tall. Oh, come on. Don't disappoint me here. Leaky. Leaky? 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 Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong. I need to get that out of my brain. Ah. If you start doing death metal growls, I'll laugh my ass off. You sure I can't do that? Like going, oh, motherfucker. Oh god, that's going really, that's straining my cords a lot. But technically I could do it for a short time. Oh, for a long time, yeah, nah. I'm not getting there. My throat would probably kill me. Fun fact about my character. Reason for 2 meters is cause he has mutated elongated limbs. You sure it's not you being kinda crap with proportions? Nah. It's fine. It's a stylistic choice, isn't it? I just like being a small little potato. But yeah, I can do the death metal growls. I can do the urs and the ass. Okay, maybe not the ass, but the urs. It's kind of fun. I probably need to practice that. But also gotta say, I'm kind of in that scene anyway. Anatomy. Yes, it's always the anatomy. Ooh. He a dark fella. Very dark fella. Need more drinking. Well, if the fella that was requesting me to sing doesn't show up, then I won't sing. His loss. Basically dead skin. Probably also dead meat looking at that. Oh wait, no, you're not belonging there. Okay, so that's the top lip. Now we got a bottom lip. I'll put that there. Like put the bottom lip on top of the top lip so it's easier to paint. Deforming that is going to be fun, to say the least. Especially because it doesn't quite work the way it should. But I think I can do well enough. Wait, this looks like actual paint. Is so nice. Belly's debut metal album, Hellhound Hash Browns. I like that title. I'll keep it in the back of my mind. Now, I would actually love to sing in a cover band or in a grungy band. That would be really my thing, I would say. Because I've been stuck in a bit of a grunge phase for so long. I would love to just sing it. I mean, I do like me some Stone Temple Pilots and Pearl Jam and Soundgarden. And oh god, Alice in Chains. Before 2002 though. Very important. No one in my mind replaces Lane Staley. He best boy. And he sadly rip. Very sadly. I can throat sing, but I am a little rusty and blew out my vocal cords a few months ago and have been slowly recovering. Ooh, Oh yes, I'm a stretch. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna stand up for that stretch because I need to. I need to stand up. Ooh. Oh, of course. You can't see me standing up. But I will stand up and my model will glitch out. Oh. That was a pop in my shoulder. Oh. Oh. Ah. Stretchy. 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 Okay. That was necessary. Thank you very much, Exy, for the stretch. Don't forget, there are also some Tangia stuffs that you can use with your... It ain't much, but it's something. Some Tangia stuffs that you can use with your channel points, so use them. Also, if you have some suggestions, which ones you... Because Tangia is kind of a cool app. You can just throw stuff onto my screen. Though I also kind of turned off most of the jump scares because I don't like them. I find them kind of cheap. And yes, you're allowed to boo at me for this one. But yeah, feel free to use your channel points for the fun stuff that I've also set up. If it actually works. Always have to keep an eye on it. Ah, here.
Oh no. Anyway.
That stuff. So yeah. There's some really cool things on Tangia. And I'm still kind of thinking of putting a few more onto the category of you can redeem that with channel points. Because let's be honest, everything else is a ripoff. And I don't want to rip you off. I don't want to, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to. I'm kidding, by the by. There is not going to be any gamer girl bathtub water here. Because that's just another ripoff. And I think I should do the lighting for this separately. Kind of have to think about how this could look when deformed. Which is a bit of a weird way to think. Or better, it's a way to think that I still have to get used to. Also, I don't want the lips to be that big. I don't know. I just don't like too thick lips. Don't want it to look like it's new out of the beauty clinic. Oh, technically, looking at this, might as well be advertising for a beauty clinic. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. The cat is screaming. Feed him. Yes. He wants treats. The kitty wants treats. Give the kitty his treats. Oh god, I absolutely love this brush. Why have I not used it? Why have I not used it up until now? Speaking of cats, my kitty is so chunky. Oh yes, I like chunky floofer cats. I love cats. I just love cats. But it's hard to not love cats. Oh, also, I'm thinking about opening up my private Discord server to the public. So maybe he already has food. It's never enough. Maybe I'll drop the link down into the bio. Just hoping that I'm not getting into a disaster again. Oh, I kind of doubt it. Thing is, this is technically just a friend server, kind of. But at this point, I've collected so many friends. Might as well turn it into a community server again. Yes, it used to be one. Oops. There we go. I wish I could switch places with my cat and not have to go to work today. Oh. Oh, Fire. At least you had some time to come by and say hello. And be the awesome fireman you are. Oh, you stick around for another hour and a half. I won't, but good that you will. At least one of us is going to stick around for longer. Okay, so I want it to be around here so I can put that. Might need to put in some extra things so that the mouth still kind of looks realistic enough. But I think up until now, shading and everything, I think it's close enough to what it should look like before rigging. Highlights are going to be kind of weird. Oh no, cat jumped on the table. Now it's a table cat. Be careful, table cats are dangerous. I think someone wants attentions. I'm not talking about myself. I think your cat wants attention. Because that's what cats are like. If they want attentions, they get in your way, one way or another. My dad's cat won't jump on the table, but she'll lounge herself onto your shoulder. Oh boy. Yay! Cat pick. Kitty pick. Oh. Oh, gotta show that. I gotta show that. Up, 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 up. Cat pic. Kitty pictures. Can't have enough cat in your life. Because cats are divine. Cats are the best creatures that nature has ever formed. Because you gotta love the cat, the cat, the cat, the cat, the cat! Okay, enough. Gotta love the fluff, the fluff, the fluff. Cause fluff is love. Yes, the fluff is love. So love your fluff. Gatito. Gado. A gatto. Katze. Ich mag Katze. Oh no! More kitty pictures! Oh, streifig, stripy kitty. Okay, now I'm just showing off cat pictures that I'm sent. Why not? This is the cat section of the stream, I guess. Oh. Look at her. Look at Suki. Yes. Absolutely adorable. Want to poop that snoot? I wasn't lying when I said she was chunky. Yes. Though there is a game that I like to play, which is fat or no, fluffy or chunky. In German, it would be fett oder flauschig. There are just two ways to there's just one way to figure out if a cat is fat or chunky, and it's not by eye. You have to touch her. So you have to attract the cat, attract the kitty. She both fluffy and chunky. Ah, that's great. Gotta love that. Just want to keep rendering every little piece here. Just can't stop. And I forgot to actually put the cat away to show you what I'm doing. So yeah, this was the cat section of the stream. None of these are my own cats. They are all community kitties. Community kitty. I like that. I like that idea of community kitties. This looks wrong. I don't know why, but it looks wrong. I think I'll keep it that way. This looks a bit more right. So yeah, whenever you encounter a cat, play fat or fluffy. If she fat, if she chonk, oh well, gonna be hard to pick her up. If she fluffy, oh boy, you're gonna find cat hair even a week after you pet her. Especially if she's really fluffy. Okay, I think I do wanna add a little bit of dark over here. I just noticed that that part of the mouth is a little big. Little bit of blending here and there. But now the mouth actually works. You installed Mario Kart DS onto a PlayStation Vita. Interesting. Wouldn't go for that kind of setup, but if it works for you, it works, right? I mean, I got a Steam Deck. If I have something unconventional to game, then I'll probably do it on the Steam Deck. It's kind of built for that. Also, I feel like not 98, 96. I think I'll add this to the wait list, to the queue, as our next song. I'm kind of feeling like listening to that. I have a Nintendo Switch, not modded, and a PS Vita, modded. Yeah, I don't have a Switch. I just didn't think it was worth my money to buy one. I know, heresy. Absolute heresy. Though, at this point, I'm just not a fan of unitaskers. If I buy a somewhat pricey device, I kind of want to have a multitasking thing. That's also why I went for a Steam Deck, because you can actually use that thing as a proper PC. Because it is one. Or you can use it as a handheld thing. A console, basically. So it's up to you what you use your Steam Deck for. Have a decent collection of handhelds. I used to have quite a few as well. Like, I definitely had a regular Game Boy Advance. I also used to own a normal DS, which I actually managed to earn by doing commissions. As in, one of my clients said, yeah, you do some stuff for me, and that was a long time ago. You do some artwork for me, and in return I send you my old DS. That was kind of cool. Though for some reason it took quite a while until that thing actually managed to get into my possession. I love Windows 96. Has this awesome kind of whimsy to it. A long time ago, when I was still with my parents and my sister, we also had one of these see-through Game Boys. Those were cool. I think it was one of the see-through ones. No, we had a normal one. Normal Game Boy. Big old brick. And then we had, or I had a magenta colored Game Boy Color. And for a short time we also had a Sega Game Gear, though that was, I think we just borrowed it. Just want to detail here so hard. And I really like this guy's music. I think I asked him quite a while ago if it's okay to use his music in my stuff. So yeah, if you look for Windows 96 on Spotify, this is the guy. Really cool music. I love that, his stuff. Especially if you're more into the whimsy webcore kind of stuff, he's great. Oh. Oh, okay. You do not belong here. Birchwood layer below. Kind of surprised how well this works. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. Let's fix that nose bridge a little bit. Yeah, I like it. Thank you. So, what brings you here? Let's interrogate the new guy. Nah, no worries. I assume you saw art and had to click. Or you saw VTuber drawing weird art and had to click. Pow Island. What's this from? Puzzle Bubble! Ah! Ah, now the corner still works. Nice. Thank you very much for liking my art. Ready's the sharp and pointy. Ready's the sharp and pointy objects. I volunteer to interrogate him. Oh god, fire mate, be careful. Be careful with the new guy. But yeah, thank you that you liked my art. Makes me happy to see that people actually enjoy and like what I do. To be fair, when I do it on my own, I rarely see it or know it. So this one is going to become a somewhat animated piece. Oh, because I am one of these people that just can't stop or can't finish a piece in the sense of I'm done. No, I have to fiddle around the whole time. This might take a little longer. But I have a very clear vision. Which is also why I had to restart this piece today. The vision wasn't quite fitting with the thing that I had on screen at the beginning. Ba, 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 ba. Maybe I should just stick with weird art. You are just like me. Ah, am I? Really? Ah. But nice to know that there are more weird people like me that just can't stop doing the art and then at the end just sit there like I've sat on this for hours and hours and hours. And I feel like I'm never done. It's just way too relatable. Especially among artists. When you're and that's something that I learned via a Belly is a potato gremlin. Yes. And that's something I learned via a video essay from a guy. He was like that there are two types of gamers. Kind of. There is the performer that prefers to play games to explore and if anything, maybe plays it once, just to just play through a game. Please, no Russian, Exi. My Russian is still not good enough to read Cyrillic. And then there is the masters. So the people that play a game kaput. Like they play a game until they've explored every nook and every cranny, tried out every technique to play the game, any route to speedrun everything. And the same kind of goes also for art. There are the people that just do a painting roughly and they're done. English, please, Feldy Brain, do the English thing. And they're also more performative in their art. And then there are the people that need to get better, want to get better, and keep tinkering and tinkering and tinkering until they think the piece is done, but then they look at the piece and still find something that they need to fix, and that can get you into quite some trouble if you have a deadline. I like doing art too, it just that I am still learning more than why I come here. Oh, that's why you come here. That's good. I really like to teach as much as I can. Not that I think that I'm good at teaching. But I think it's very important to look for artists, especially some that know what they are doing. I'm none of these. I am very intuition, but I tinker and tinker until I'm done. Oh, you're going to bed, Exi? Then I hope you have sweet dreams, and I hope I'll see you next time then. Hopefully on Thursday, we'll see. Depending on how my Thursday is going. I'm here for the vibes, but if I learn something along the way, that's a bonus. That's great. So yeah, if I can teach something, I'll try. So feel free to ask questions whenever you would like. And this was a mistake. There we go. These edges make no sense, but that's actually this. How would I actually... how would I translate that into English? Because in German... in German, I would say das ist der Sinn und Zweck der Übung. That's the meaning of the whole practice, I guess. but it doesn't sound like it's quite there in the translation. It doesn't quite get across the core of the saying. Okay, so how do we make it like it real? Mostly shading. Oh no! Licky is sick. To make it look as real quote unquote as I can, it's lots of practice and figuring out how light interacts with an object. Definitely something that you can practice. Art is a skill. And ideally, what I like to do is to paint on the lights and then work my way to the shadows. So I started with the forehead, which is the lightest part here. Then I worked my way all over the place. Like I first started with the light parts, the nose, the forehead, the eyelids, and then worked my way down. So, for example, if we're, let me quickly do some. Feldy does the tutorial thing. However, we're having ads in about 3 minutes, and I don't want to be interrupted by that. I think I'm gonna snooze for 5 more minutes. Okay, so. Feldy shows how to make stuff look real. Let's make an extra layer. Somewhere that is visible. So for instance, yeah, you must know where the light is. Let's say we have a circle. We want to turn this into a ball. So first, let's fill this out. You know what? I'm going for a simple kind of. Let's just do a circle. Maybe with a different brush, because this brush is not meant for stuff like this. No, not watercolor. Okay, circle. Gotta go shower and get ready for the day as well for work. Catch you later. Alright, good luck at work, Firemain. Okay. Circle. Let's fill this one out with one color. Let's go for a bit of a mid-tone. So we have this colored circle. So to make it look like a ball, first of all, I'm turning it a bit down. We need to know where the light is, and we need to know where the shadows go. And to know where the shadows go, let's say we have the light up here. And our ball basically is round all over. So we have our light up here. Maybe I should just do this. And it can only get up here up until a point. So we have basically our lights. And that's at max, depending on how wide the light source is. Up until there. That's about where your light goes. Because from that on, your object is going back behind the light, where the light can reach. So our shadow is down here. Now that would be a bit too simple, because there's far more to light and shadow, and especially lighting, than just this one light and this one shadow. For instance, if we had another light source, let's go with blue, over there, then we might also have some blue lighting that goes up from here. Then our shadow kind of gets suppressed from there, depending on how strong your light source is. Oh, that's just theoretical. There could be another light source. So basically you look where your direct light is going to, and everything that the light can't touch, like the crack of your butt, that's where it's dark. How many colors do you have to use? That depends. If you have more than one light source, of course, then you need more colors. The light also depends on what you choose for your light source as a color. That also isn't, of course. And you gotta have to feel your way through how many and what kind of colors you need to use. What I suggest most of the time when you have, for instance, yellow light like this, and you have, well, this is warm light, and if you have warm light, you kind of want to go for a cool shadow. So for this yellow here, I would suggest you go more into the blue and then a little bit into the dark, just to have a bit more of a... That even makes it a little bit pop. But what kind of colors you use, that is most of the time up to you. For example, if you're going really crazy, you could go for light blue like here. But that's when you're going into the direction of translucency. And that's, oh boy, that's a fun thing to teach. That's the stuff when you're, for example, painting skin, where it's getting really funny. So that's one option. You could go as crazy as you want, as long as you're having your values right. Because we're looking at this with layer style color overlay. And what's it? Color. I think that should work. You can see it's from light to dark. It doesn't change much. As long as you go from light to dark, you can technically use any color you want. Kinda understand what I mean with that? Because we're having ads in about 20-ish seconds. I hope it helps. Ads starting soon. Come on. Sadly not for YouTube, but, well, I don't want anyone to miss out. So I hope you're okay with that.
Looks like my summer vacation is over.
And we got ads. You're welcome, Brian. You're welcome. I love to help. Oh, got a stretchy. Oh, my back. That's how you know you're getting old. When your back is really your worst enemy. Ah. Also really like that playlist. It's very calming. And still kind of fits the theme of what I'm doing. So that's nice. Really also need to figure out the whole hand tracking thing. Would be kind of fun to be able to use my hands. Have my hands tracked so they can also move, because I really like to talk with my hands. I'll figure out something. I have to figure something out. Definitely would be kind of cool if I could. I mean, why not? I'll find something. I'll definitely find something. And we're back. Good. I think I found my setup for not having trouble with getting ads. Or with pausing on ads. Alright, last stretch. Who's still up? Who's still with me? Let's do some sparkles on those lips. Also still need to... where is that? I think that was RGBA. Yes, that was RGBA. I really like those RGB, kinda... I wonder if I could... Let me have a look into the brush engine, because this is going to be a fun one. What are you? Reikut. So, color, hue. Is there any X tilt, Y tilt, drawing angle, tangential pressure, time, Perspective. Not quite sure what that's supposed to mean. I was thinking about maybe having a bit of a hue shift within the brush, but I'm not sure how to actually pull that off. Like those little creases that you can see, that they have a little bit of a hue shift, but I don't think it works the way I think it does. Would be kind of cool if I could find a way to change the hue bit that way. Let's try out a different pattern. This one has a bit more of a crumbly feel. What was the original one? Okay, doesn't matter what the original one was. I like the way this is. It's fine that way. I don't want to switch around the brushes too much for this. Kind of want to have the thing a bit cohesive. At least try. Okay, so. Kind of want to have the shine here separate. Maybe even go a bit further into the purples. But yeah, I kind of want to have that shine a little bit separate so I can deform it better. Also, I'll have to name all of the... Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be real fun. Also, I have to rename all the layers, else I'm just going to get confused when it comes to the rigging. Don't quite like that. This is definitely better. Yep, this is working better. Lip. But still works. As it should. Okay, next up I kind of want to go for the lids. Ideally, I want to try to paint them open. Because then I think it's easier to actually animate them. I'll make an extra group for that. L No, that's R, not L. R. Also could make the whole... I'm still kind of thinking about maybe making a serial VTuber at some point. Not for myself, but just so I have made one. Question is, how do I pull it off? And what kind of model would I want to make? So many questions and no answers yet. Ooh. Ooh. To wink or not to wink? That's the question. I mean, I could actually add some winky bits. Need to separate them, of course. And ideally, I wanna actually paint everything separately from the start to make it easier for me later to rig. But well, that's gonna be a different stream. And another one over here. I don't like the bottom ones. I'm not a fan. I like the top wings, but not the bottom ones. I don't really feel them, if you know what I mean. I think I like that. And I'll keep it that way. All right. I think we streamed for long enough. My throat is asking for a break. My belly wants a snack. And my eyes are also kind of strained. So, for everyone who's still watching, thank you very, very much for being here. Thanks a lot that you've kept me company while I was working on this. And I hope I'll see you next time. Next time, hopefully, being on Thursday around the same time. So, 4 p.m. GMT +1. If I remember correctly, that's what my time zone is. And until then, I hope you're having a great day. And bye bye.